Hello. Oh, there we go. Sorry, we had some technical difficulties this morning. Good morning, everybody. I am here. It's Kaila Bailey with EXP with the Mega Agent Collective. Today, we are going over such a fun topic. I am pumped and energized. Just got home from the gym. I hope all of you guys are having a rad morning out there, accomplishing your goals, doing all of your workouts and routines and fun stuff that's getting you ready for today. And thank you so much for joining me. Like I said, have a fun topic today. This topic's been kind of circulating around my masterminds lately, and it came in the Inman news article the other day. And so I was like, I have to talk about this. And basically, what it is it's a CMA a day campaign challenge. And it's a way to find hidden listings. And I love this tool because it really is a way to encourage us to go out there and really nurture our sphere. I'm really big on generating referrals for my sphere of influence. And so this is something that's super rad that you can do that is really easy. You can set aside a few minutes a day and it's going to change your business. And the numbers that are in here are pretty phenomenal. So I'm super excited to go over this with you guys. So we're going to dive right on in today. And here we go. You guys ready? I'm ready. Okay, so I thought it was super interesting that the National Association of Realtors reported that 68% of sellers are using agents that they were recommended by friends and family. And then there also had another statistic of 58% people used the agent that they previously worked with. So a lot of the inventory you're looking for your listings are hidden in your own CRM. And so this is something that you can use to find where those listings are located. Now, I'm a big fan of the Ninja Selling program, the system Ninja Selling. If you haven't read Ninja Selling book, you need to do it. It's absolutely my favorite. And what they do there is kind of similar. It's called a real estate review. So this technique, this system, this program that comes by many names, but it's all the same sweetness of awesome to your CRM. So Tom Ferry made a quote that said, you need to begin by recognizing that there are 3 questions that you must answer for your clients in order to stay top of mind. They want to know what the current value is of their home. You can either provide this information to them or Zillow can, but I think every single person I know is like interested in their estimates and what their home is worth. If you are a homeowner, you want to know how much your house is worth. So you want to make sure that you're providing that service to them. You also want to make sure that they have the best interest rate. The best interest rate, if they're not looking to do a real estate transaction with you, is the best way that you can serve them. You should be contacting them once a quarter, asking them how things are going. When rates go down and it looks like refis are up, it's a good time to have that conversation with your client and get them connected with a professional. The other thing that I think you should know and help them answer and discover is what are their future plans? Are they going to be staying in their house for a certain period of time? For example, when I bought my house because it was zoned for the high school that my daughter was going to. And I don't really have plans to keep it much long after she graduates. I may turn it into a rental, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. Now, if I had a real estate agent coaching me and letting me know and following up with me and letting me know like when's a good time to sell, knowing that that's my plan to sell when my daughter graduates from high school. She's a freshman this year. So knowing that I'm going to be watching the market for the next 4 years and possibly be a seller at that point is a really awesome thing to know about your client. And you can be there ready for them when they are ready. So basically, you want to be asking them questions so that way they are not trying to go get this information from another source. Done well, a CMA can answer questions number 1 and it can answer a number 3 for your clients. So, how much is the house worth? And when am I going to be taking action on the plans that I have for the property? So, I'm going to give you guys now the steps to have the CMA like bulletproof. You got to follow these steps very thoroughly in order for this to work because it is a process and it won't work otherwise. So do you guys have your pens and paper handy so you can take some notes? If not, you're driving, please don't take some notes. I do not want you guys to crash your car. Maybe mental notes right now, but save this recording for yourself for later, so that way you can come back and take notes on this. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to build a list of all the people you would like to send a CMA to. A CMA is a comparative market analysis for our new agents out there, a market report for our veteran agents, whatever you want to call it. We're going to put one together, but we are going to make a list of all the people that we want to make sure get that. So all of your past clients should be on that list. All of the people that you are that are in your primary sphere of influence, your friends and family, those guys are homeowners. They need a CMA. Anybody that you're currently working on in your lead pool, those also need a CMA. Anybody that literally has a pulse and owns a house needs a CMA. I'm telling you right now, make that list of all the people. Maybe you're farming a certain area and there's a lot of real estate activity taking place. And my neighborhood specifically, I'm here at home today, is got a lot of real estate activity. And I'm not going to lie, every time I drive by a house that has a new for sale sign, I feel like I kind of failed as an agent before. But we can fail forward by looking at the real estate activity taking place in the neighborhoods we want to set ground in and do the CMA around the real estate activity that's currently taking place. It's a game changer. So make a list. If you need a help of a team or anything like that to get that done, use your resources. But ideally, you want to send one a day. And if you want bonus points, you're going to send 2 or 3 a day. But you probably need the help of a team to get that many kicked out. Really, the whole point of this challenge is to spend a couple of minutes getting something put together and making sure it gets sent out to your primary sphere. Step 2 is you're going to build the CMA in an email format. Okay. So I'm going to read this script that I saw. I thought it was genius. Make sure you come back and save this recording. So that way you can write this script out. So make a little note on your notes right now to come back and see this again. I'm going to try to speak really slow. There's no way you're going to be able to jot this down. But like I said, come back and listen to this again. And then that way you can write this down. Also too, I'm a resource for you. Reach out to me. I'm happy to just copy and paste and email it to you. You just got to reach out to me. So the subject line says, the best email you will receive this year. Love, love, love that subject line. So it says, hey, Tom and Bridget, congratulations. I was taking a couple of minutes thinking about the house that I sold you 9 years ago. And OMG, have you seen what has happened to the home values in the current market? From what I can tell without seeing your home, your property is worth about $275,000 more than what you paid for it 9 years ago. I'm going to call you tomorrow because I'd like to know whether you've upgraded your kitchen, remodeled your bathrooms, or finished that basement like we discussed when you bought the home. If you've done any of these things to the house, it could be worth even more. And then as a part of that same email, you can get bonus points by including a video of you literally reading that same script. And I always, if you're going to do a video, maybe put it in text, because I'm one of those people who, like, I see the videos and in email and I love them, but because I have to press play and go to another platform and it's just an extra step in the email, I tend to ignore it a little bit. So if you want to hit kind of both categories of people, the people who love watching videos and the people who don't want to watch the video, put that in text in the bottom and then include to say, hey, the video says the same thing. So that could work for you as well. But I always encourage video as the bonus step. And then step 3 is to call them like you promised you would. This is where agents fail the most. I am like appalled by the follow-up that most agents have. I see agents working their butts off, going to open house, getting all these leads, spending hours on the phone, prospecting to all these people, and then they don't follow up with anybody. And it's this vicious cycle. And they're like, nothing's working. My prospecting's not working. My CMA a day is not working. It's because you don't follow up. And that is the biggest weakness of all real estate agents. And that is how you become successful as an agent, is just like literally out follow up any of your competition, and you will be a gold star agent no matter what. So you're going to call them like you promised. You're going to verify that they saw the house report that you sent. And then you're going to ask if they've completed any upgrades to the home, like you mentioned in your email. And if there has been, you're going to offer to come take a look. So again, a really great way to get face to face in front of your sphere and go and take a look at the property, go and meet with them, bring them a little treat like a bottle of champagne or some cookies, or I love macaroons, anything like that. You don't want to come empty handed. And then you're basically going to give them a more customized valuation of the property. If they're not ready to sell, then you can go back to question 2, which is, have you guys refinanced recently? What is your plan for refinancing? What's your current interest rate? At that time, you kind of become like their advisor, their real estate advisor. And that's how you become the realtor for life, right? We're not just a one and done through the transaction. We want to have that lifetime relationship. Everybody gets an annual checkup from their doctor. Everybody sees their CPA once a year. There is no reason whatsoever that they should not be seeing you, their real estate advisor, once a year to get a checkup from the ground up of their house and the biggest investment that they have. You can also offer to connect them with resources. Maybe you see that they need a landscaping partner, or maybe they need a lender referral, or you send them back to the lender that they're working with for the refi. I always tell them to check with their current financial institution. Sometimes they can get a better rate. They don't have to re-qualify, like submit all their documents. It's a little bit more easier, streamlined. So give them the options that they have. And then you are going to follow up with them the next day and just make sure that they got all their questions answered, thank them for their time, and then move on. So with this challenge, the data that has been taking place since this challenge kind of launched a little bit ago, they are saying that every 16 to 17 CMAs you send out, you will score a listing. Now, if you have a goal to get 2 listings a month, you could do this by doing a CMA a day, right? Because there's 30 days in a month on average. If you do 1 CMA every single day, you will pump out 2 listings. If you have a goal to get 5 listings, well, then your CMA a day challenge is going to change a little bit. So the tool is to make sure you are consistent, make sure you find a system that works. This is it. And I'm going to be doing this CMA a day challenge for the next 30 days. And I would love it if you guys would join me. So it's going to be challenging. It's going to be fun. I come back on in here 30 days from now for our next podcast episode that I host. So I want to hear from all of you guys how this goes. I have a 30-day challenge tracker that I want to give to you guys. I need you guys to shoot me a text. The number is 775-379-9428 with your name and your email address. And I'm going to send you this freebie. It is a tracking system. It's going to show you like all the people that you're writing your CMAs to. You can pre-plan them. It's a month. It's all planned out. So if you think that you would find that beneficial and you want to join in on this challenge with me, please, please, please reach out to me. My number again is 775-379-9428. You guys can also find me on social media. I believe I'm tagged in the description here. Reach out to me. You can email me, kbailey, Bailey, at Kaila, Kaila, was here. It's kind of like my tagline, my little graffiti line. Kaila was here. You can find me on TikTok at Kaila was here. Pretty much any social media channel. If you type in my name, Kaila Bailey, into Google search, you'll get 100 ways to contact me. So please, let's step forward together. Let's go, Mega Agent Collection Nation, and let's get some CMAs pumped out and totally kick ass for the last quarter of the year. Line up those listings for our pipeline. So today was a short and sweet episode. You guys have an epic day, and I can't wait to dive into this competition with you guys. We'll see you next month.